Imagine pouring years into mastering textbooks, only to discover that real-world governance demands so much more than memorized facts. It's a wake-up call that's shaking up how we hire public servants. In a landmark ruling, the Punjab and Haryana High Court has urged a major shift in how governments recruit for key roles, arguing that sticking solely to theoretical exams misses the mark on the vital abilities needed to lead and serve communities effectively. This decision came in a case challenging the syllabus for the Assistant Environmental Engineer position, handled by the Haryana Public Service Commission, HPSC. The court made it clear that while it's perfectly reasonable to include questions on general awareness, general knowledge, mental aptitude, and similar topics in the initial screening test, the bigger picture is about moving away from outdated methods. Justice Harpreet Singh Brar pointed out a troubling pattern in public sector hiring, exams that prioritize cramming facts and repeating them like robots, instead of testing how candidates think critically, solve real-life problems, or bring fresh ideas to the table. For beginners dipping into this topic, think of it like this: rote learning is great for recalling dates or formulas, but effective administration requires skills like adapting to unexpected challenges, understanding people's emotions in a crisis, or innovating solutions for environmental issues, which aren't captured by multiple-choice quizzes on history alone. But here's where it gets controversial. The court praised efforts to break from tradition by assessing a candidate's full range of smarts, including their IQ and ability to make smart calls in tricky situations. This approach, they said, helps select balanced professionals who can apply what they've learned in smart, practical ways. Imagine an environmental engineer who not only knows the science but also grasps how policies affect local communities and responds with empathy. And this is the part most people miss: general awareness isn't just filler, it's crucial for jobs that span multiple fields, like environmental engineering, which touches on science, law, society, and more. The court explained that expecting aspiring officials to stay sharp on current events, make decisions grounded in the Constitution, and keep tabs on civic matters makes total sense. After all, to truly help people, these officers need to track things like new tech in pollution control, economic shifts impacting sustainability, or evolving policies on climate change, for example, knowing how a new renewable energy law could transform rural Haryana. The judges wrapped up by stressing that courts shouldn't meddle in recruitment unless something's clearly illegal or unclear in the job ad. It's up to the hiring body to set the rules, as they're the experts on what fits the role best. At the heart of the dispute was a civil engineer who filed a petition under Articles 226 and 227 of the Indian Constitution. He wanted the court to scrap the screening test syllabus announced on August 13, 2025, because it skipped core engineering topics and focused instead on broad areas like general science, current events, history, politics, economics, logical reasoning, and Haryana-specific knowledge. He claimed this had no logical link to the hands-on technical work of an assistant environmental engineer, such as assessing pollution levels or designing eco-friendly projects. On the flip side, the HPSC stood firm, noting the massive applicant pool, over 7,000 people vying for just 54 spots in the 2023 round, which ended up leaving more than half the positions empty due to the slow process. To speed things up and make initial filtering easier, they updated the syllabus. Their lawyer added that the screening test is low stakes, candidates only need 25% to pass, and those scores don't even factor into the final ranking. It's purely a way to narrow down the crowd before deeper evaluations. Dismissing the challenge, the court highlighted how traditional exams have long overlooked essential governance traits like creative thinking, hands-on reasoning, and emotional savvy, which are key to strong leadership. They leaned on a Supreme Court precedent from Maharashtra Public Service Commission versus Sandeep Shriram Wade, 2019, reminding everyone that judges aren't in the business of overriding specialists. Employers know best how to gauge fit for the job. Seeing no flaws in including general knowledge in the screening, the court threw out the petition. Representing the petitioner was advocate Mr. A.S. Nirman. For the HPSC, respondent number 2, it was advocate Mr. Kanwal Goyal. And for respondent number 3, HSPCB, advocate Ms. Monsi appeared on behalf of Mr. Sukhdeep S. Parmar. Case title: Amit Ahalawat vs. State of Haryana and others. Citation: 2025 Live Law, ph. 425. Click here to read the full order, https://www.livelawin/pdf_screening-test-6293992.pdf. Now, here's a bold take to stir the pot. While this ruling champions broader skills, could overemphasizing general knowledge actually disadvantage technically brilliant candidates from underrepresented backgrounds who excel in specialized fields? What do you think? Should exams weigh practical simulations higher, or is GK the great equalizer? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree with the court's vision or see room for more engineering focus.